Paul.
Hi everyone.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming in.
Nick, your fitness coach.
I'm Maradona, your personal development coach.
And together,
we are
your relationship coaches.
So today we're talking about 7 things we're definitely not sacrificing in our relationship for
in
2019. Yeah.
So, number 1 that we're not going to give up on is our independence.
Yeah.
Or each other's independence. So, what do I mean by that? I think everybody seems to refer to you as a couple, and when you become a couple, you become one.
Yeah.
And from the outside, yes, I think that's quite, that is good because you show unity and you show a bond and a joint. But internally, you're still 2 different people.
Yeah,
you're still,
that's so true.
You're still yourself, but you're involved in different things. You want to do different things, but you want to still be a couple and working together. So I don't think I'm going to give up my independence, and I don't think I should ever expect you to give up your independence so that we don't morph into one thing.
Yeah, and it allows for that self-growth.
Yep.
As individuals, and it keeps things spicy.
It does. It does keep things spicy. It keeps things interesting. I have interests. You have interests.
Yeah.
I'll throw in an example now. Yesterday we spent the afternoon making soap.
Yeah, that was
nice. That was your project. It was your independence project that you wanted to do, and we worked together as a couple to do it.
Yeah. So moving into number 2, date nights. We're definitely not giving up date nights.
Excellent.
I love date nights. I love prepping. I love getting ready. I love going out. I love dressing up, and I'm definitely not giving that up. Are you on board with me?
I'm on board with you. No, we definitely don't want to be giving up date nights.
Yeah.
And there's there are some great reasons to have date nights. Like you say, you get to dress up, you get to go and do these different things, you get to go out, and it doesn't have to be crazy expensive or anything like that.
No.
The date night can be go for a stroll around the park.
Yeah.
It can be go for dinner. It can be just, hey, let's just meet up after work and go and have a drink, and then who knows what happens.
Yeah.
But it's really important that you put some time together to be together so that you can enjoy some time, you can do
something.
something.
Like put some time aside to be together?
Yes, put some time aside.
That's fine.
So that you have that date night, you know when it's going to happen, you know what you're going to do, and go off on some, adventure. Make it fun. What you could do is you could swap them around. So you could do one date night, I could do another date night.
Yeah.
And you choose, I choose, you choose, I choose.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yep. So
the next one.
Growing together.
Yes. Now
I think, again, that's another really interesting one, because there are lots of different things that people get involved in. And, going back to it, soap. Yesterday we made soap. I knew nothing about soap. But now I do know something about soap, so we grew together by taking your interest and learning about it. And now soap was the example, but it can be anything,
Yeah, it could be different challenges that you even set for yourself, like going on the Spartan course and doing the 5-mile run with Nick would have been a way we would have been able to grow together as a couple, because I am now turning toward his interests. And we're both taking this challenge on together and not looking at it as though, oh my gosh, this is so difficult. But we're really tapping in and thinking, oh, how could we support each other? Nick is a really fit person who's used to doing all of these strenuous races, while I am not as hardcore as he is. But we then prepared for the event mentally and physically, and we're able to complete it really well.
And I have to say, she is hardcore. Okay. I'm sorry. Anybody that goes out there, does that in New Jersey, in the freezing cold, in the wind and the rain, and gets all the way around the course and does 99% of all the obstacles in my book. She's hardcore.
All right, so the next one, sharing responsibilities.
Yeah, sharing responsibilities. And again, this comes with a whole myriad of different things.
Yeah.
The responsibilities, it can be financial responsibilities, i.e. both of you working, both of you earning, how that money is spent, where it goes, so, agreeing plans. There are things to do. The house needs cleaning, this needs paintings, things need fixing.
Yeah.
It's about communicating, taking those responsibilities, making the best of them, and working together to get the responsibilities done.
And we actually have a series coming up within the next couple of weeks after February, where we would be talking about redefining the roles in your relationship, because sometimes we come in with different specific roles in mind that we think a man should do or a woman should do, and by sharing the responsibilities we're then able to just get into the fact that it's not a male thing, it's not a female thing, it's just a responsibility that we can both share. Yeah. So
Right.
February.
February. Love Thyself.
Yeah,
It's coming up
Love
soon.
Thyself coming up. It is the month of love, and we always discount our coaching around this time of the year. We take 25% off, and we're advising persons to, if you're not ready to jump in, book a free consultation.
Come and have a chat with us. Come and talk to us about it.
Even if you want to talk about a specific video you looked at and you want to go into more detail as to what exactly you would like to improve in your relationship. And we're we're inviting even one half of the relationship to come.
Yep.
Meaning one partner. We've seen where there are some situations where the man or the woman, they're interested in the coaching, but the other partner isn't, and they just want to have a conversation to understand how exactly can I reach out to my partner, how exactly can I improve on the communication.
Yeah, and it's a really big thing. We always, obviously, we say it as, it is about couple coaching. It's about learning how to communicate, get better, working together. But sometimes you end up where one person wants to do it, the other one doesn't. There are still lots of things you can do to try and improve your relationship and get it to a point where both of you want to do that as well. So we have 6 sessions in total, and I wouldn't even say a session is an hour. Sometimes they can go beyond that. It's a very individual thing, and it's very dependent on what you want from the session, what areas that you want to work on, and we can help you work on that. So DM us, message us, email us, look out on IG, website, all these different things. You can come down and see anything about it. All right.
So moving back into
the 7 things that we're not giving up. What are we next not giving up on?
What is next is working on our future.
Yes, working on our future. And I think what's key there is that our futures both meet.
Okay.
They have to be together. It's no point me working in that way and you working in that way, and then a few years later we wonder, hey, how come we're not together? Why are we not on the same wavelength anymore?
And that makes a lot of sense, because sometimes there are different career goals, there are different paths that persons want to take, and it's not necessarily that they have to be in separate directions, as you're saying.
No.
It could be that this goal that you want could be achieved while I get towards this career path, and they intersect in one place. So that was a good point.
I think you have to keep the goals, you have to keep them together, and we have to do the homework, the sitting down, the communicating, the understanding what each of us wants, and how we get that long-term objective. So on to almost the final one. Doing something extreme. You touched on this already.
I did to some extent, and what is actually coming to mind now is our skydiving video, and I'll probably link one of them up here, and you'll be able to see the other one, where Nick and I went skydiving May 2018. It was amazing.
It was.
And I do believe in doing something extreme after doing that, because your mind opens to so many possibilities after you see yourself completing a task which seemed so impossible or so extreme, out of this world. And you're there. Like, I remember falling in the sky and thinking, oh my gosh, why am I not doing other things? If I could be this fearless now, why am I afraid to go in front of a camera and do my IG videos? Why am I afraid to approach a different company or a specific company about working with them? What is happening? I'm jumping out of a plane.
And it was a perfectly good plane too.
Yeah, so, getting into doing things that are extreme or pushes you outside of your comfort zone. I
think,
also.
pushing you outside of your comfort zone in many different areas. And best of all, if you can push yourself outside of that comfort zone as a couple.
Yeah.
And that's the really big thing, because it undoubtedly, it brought us closer, didn't it?
Oh, of course it did.
It really did. It was, I guess it was a bit, when you look at the video, Paul Maradon was a bit shocked because I went out the plane first, and it was like, he's gone.
It was like that.
It really is. But it was a great thing to do.
Yeah, it's something that you have to share now, or we have to share now together. We have that story and that experience that only we have.
Yep.
And it's really beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
So on to the very last thing that I refused to give up in 29 as a couple. 2019. Sorry, 29. I refused to give up. It was 2019 as a couple. It's a very selfish thing, but I refuse to give up cooking on the weekend. That's what I refuse. I love cooking.
Yeah.
I love cooking on the weekend. I think we have a really good relationship from this system. Yeah. In that Maradona looks after all the lunches during the week. And then in the evenings we kind of alternate and we mix and match.
Yeah.
But come weekend, Saturday through Sunday, the kitchen has a line go across it. Okay, and that's my line. You don't cross that line.
Yeah, it's
and
amazing.
we do work together. Although you do breakfasts, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
You do pancakes.
I do.
You gonna do pancakes today?
That's very highly possible.
Okay, that's fine.
This goes back into sharing responsibilities.
Yep.
But there are things like that as a couple you may not ever want to give up. We love cooking, and we love cooking for each other.
We both
that's
love
a
it, don't we? We both love the cooking.
It's not just cooking, but we love cooking for each other, and having that element of excitement where you're still trying to vie for the person and impress the person. It keeps you going. It keeps that kind of adrenaline going. It keeps this spark and the spice in the relationship, which is what you want.
Yep.
So it's a good thing to not give up. I don't mind.
Okay, that's fine then. We're going to work together.
Yeah. So this February we have a special series of different interviews that we're bringing out here on our channel with different persons. We have
all over the world as well.
Yeah, different. Gee whiz! Yeah, now you just said
that.
Yeah,
all over the world.
These people are not from the Caribbean as we are, but they're from many different places in the world, and they're going through different things in their relationship, and they have been so kind as to just reach out to us,
come and talk to us,
and talk to us about what's happening. Let us know what that experience is like on that side. So take advantage of that opportunity and check out those videos.
Yep.
All right. If you liked this video,
don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button.
Yes.
And somewhere around here there'll be another video because Maradona's going to put it on. You can click on that, watch other videos on our channel. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for watching, and we will see you later.
Bye.
Bye.